Hello, Cancer, the crab. I'm Noelle with followtheplanets.com. Please go to my webpage. I write a lot about what is going on. Here is a review. You can also go to my Facebook, Follow the Planets, and follow me there as well. So Cancer, the crab, you are ruled by the moon. So all moon transits, and especially the new moon and full moon, as well as the eclipses, really affect you the most. And I'll get to the moon in a second. First, we're going to talk about Mercury. Mercury, our little communicator, messenger friend, is going retrograde January 31st until February 20th, and he is basically asleep. Now, if you go to my webpage, followtheplanets.com, under articles, you can read about what to do and what not to do with Mercury retrograde. He retrogrades the most, so don't fight the forces. Work with them during his sleeping time 3 times a year. And he is going to sleep. He wants you to be reviewing your merging energies, Cancer. He wants, and that's going to include your merging of assets, of money, of big lump sums of money. He wants you to review this. And usually it really has to do with your spouse's assets, how you're involved with your spouse with a mortgage, or it has to do with big loans, school loans or car loans, things like that, stocks, retirement, anything, investments that have to do with big lump sums of money. And now this is a merging of energy here that's really intellectualized. Okay, this is because Mercury is an intellectual communication planet in Aquarius, which is an air sign, also about intellect, really wants you to review, reanalyze these lump sums of money, and also your intimate, deep connections with your spouse. Okay, this is really about intimacy and sex, and how you want to review this and how ultimately to make it better. Okay, now we have 5 planets in this area of merging, this merging of energies. Okay, so that's going to be a big focus for you. You could really be buying a home or something like that with your spouse. So it's something you really need to review these areas with Mercury retrograde. Now, wait until the 27th until Mercury, Mercury, he's sleeping and then he wakes up on the 20th. You don't want to just right away pop into anything. You want to wait until the 27th until he's really up to speed, and then March 12th is when he gets out of his shadow, which is where he went retrograde. So okay, so review this merging of energies. And now with being in Aquarius, it's really about how is this merging of energies, how does it have to do with social awareness? How does it have to do with groups of people? I know it's a weird combination. It can have to do with really your future. I want to say it probably is geared more toward your future, and the group that it might be involved with is going to be maybe a financial institution. Okay, it could be a group of people that are working with these assets, these lump sums of money for you. Okay, that's going to be a lot of your theme here in the future. What is going to propel you into the future with these joint merging assets? Okay, that's really going to be the theme this year. Now, let's move to the moon. Okay, let's all move to the moon. Okay, so February 11th, we've got a lot going on this day. We got 3 things going on this day. We've got a new moon in this same area that I talked about. Now, you may want to move forward with all of these energies in this area. You may feel like signing on to something new. Mercury is still retrograde. So you don't want to sign anything new. You want to research. You may want to work on a project that you've been working on in a group setting that might get you big lump sums of money, something like that. You know, you might want to go back to a group that you were with before. It's a very group energy going on, and with the new moon, you may be working on an innovative project about the future. Okay, go back to that project. Maybe it went stale. Revamp it up. That's what the new moon's about, is revamping and renewing what's already in place. We've got Jupiter and Venus in the same area. So Venus is giving Jupiter a big kiss, and this is about being in the right place at the right time with this group energy. Okay, it's about lucky and love. Okay, it's a very positive, expanding energy on what it is that you value with these groups. So that's on the February 11th. It's very positive on that day, and it really will involve money. And again, wait it out. You got to wait it out, because Mercury's retrograde, and it could shift. And read about what to do, what not to do with Mercury retrograde on followtheplanets.com. And then we have Mars. Mars is in Taurus, where again, these groups, we're taking action in a group energy with something you are building. Your dreams, your aspirations, your hopes, and your wishes, in taking action, okay, with something that's going to be very creative. There's going to be an opportunity with something you're building that's very creative, and it has to do with philosophy. It can do with higher education, mental exploration. It has to do with healing, and it can have to do with an institution as well, something creative within an institution. There's an opportunity here. So really expand your mind, and using this Mercury retrograde to really review and relearn and restudy is going to help this. Okay, February 27th, we have a full moon in Virgo, and something is ending in how you communicate, in some area of communication. Go to my webpage. I talk all about different ways of communication. And this has to do with how you're organizing your communication, how you daily function, in your daily functioning, how you're communicating. Okay, there's an ending there. Now, what's positive is, and this works very well for you, Cancer, is that there's a surprise related to this ending, and it has to do with what was going on with the new moon. Okay, a surprise in how you're taking action in building something around your hopes and dreams and aspirations and how you want to move forward. Okay? A surprise there that is going to create an opportunity with this very creativity, healing. It could have to do with an institution. It has to do with higher wisdom and philosophy, culture, big picture. And by now, Mercury is direct and up to full speed on the 27th. So what this action energy here, you're going to have a surprise. It's very grounding at the same time, and it creates an opportunity with how it is that you shine, how you want to grow with this bigger picture, this big idea, big philosophy. And it's very creative and imaginatory. Okay, Cancer, you got a great month. I know Mercury is retrograde, but use it to your energy. March, all planets are moving forward. So we are going to be a lot faster motion with March. So looking up to March, but you've got really good energies here. Cancer, the crab. Again, I'm Noelle with followtheplanets.com. I have read your horoscope for February. I write a lot more there. And I'm also on Facebook, Follow the Planets as well. All right, Cancer the crab, work with those waves.